My name is Juan Santillan, and this is the implementation of a science lesson plan with a group of third grade students. The objective was for the students to write about the forces of nature that cause a great deal of rapid change on Earth. According to the theorist Jean Piaget, these students are in the concrete operational stage of cognitive development, where they can think logically about objects and events. My teaching style was based on Vygotsky's social development theory that states that social interaction, even with peers or classmates, can play a fundamental role in the process of cognitive development. Today we're going to talk about forces of nature. And first of all, I want to show you some images. Please turn on. I want you to look at the images, and after you're done looking at the images, I want you to talk to your bilingual partner and talk about what's happening there. I'm just going to give you a little clue. When people build things like houses and buildings, it takes a lot of force, which is push and what? Pull. A lot of push and pull. And when forces of nature occur, there's also a lot of push and pull. So I'm going to show you the images. What I really want you guys to notice is the force that is happening, the pushing and the pulling, and also gravity. So that's why, first of all, we are going to review our vocabulary. So I want you to write down this vocabulary word. All right, now I'm going to illustrate with this model of a building, and this is a monument. It could be a monument. One of the forces of nature that happens all the time. Sometimes we don't even notice it, but it happens all the time. What kind of forces are going to act on this building that is going to make them fall? What kind of forces? What's going to pull the building? What's going to push the building?
The force. Gravity.
What was it, Jessica? Right, I'm going to start shaking, because that's what happens when we have an earthquake. And if the earthquake is really bad, see that?
Oh my God! It's moving.
The monument got destroyed, and the building fell apart. See, bilingual partner, and for a minute about what happened here during this illustration. Okay, we know that these events that happen in nature, they have a lot of force because they push and pull on everything that's on their path. Like for instance, an earthquake, if it shakes, it'll push and pull on buildings or houses. The same thing as we saw on the pictures, the landslide, it will push and pull on the ground, and that ground will push and pull on houses and make them go down. Now that you've talked to your bilingual partner about forces of nature, I want you to answer the following question. Why are these events called forces of nature? And I also want for you to write 2 examples of forces of nature, okay?
That when the volcanoes come, they use force, they use push and pull because they push the buildings up, and that's what they destroy.
Now that we talked about forces of nature, there's one word that I want you to remember what forces of nature are. They are also called natural disasters because they happen in nature. Nature makes them happen, and also they can happen at any time, all right? And a couple of examples of those are tornadoes, earthquakes. What was one? Tsunami, exactly. That's one excellent example of a natural disaster, which is force of nature. And we said tornadoes, earthquakes, eruptions, tsunamis,
And tidal
Tidal waves.
tidal waves, exactly. So These are forces of nature, okay? Great job, everyone.